This is the VAR Room on Westman Studios. Today we are here to talk La Liga, Spanish football. For me, I'm a Spanish guy, so I love La Liga. I have my guys in the studio. I have Kwabna with me. I have Nana Kwame here with me as well.
You a Spanish guy?
Yeah. I love Spanish La Liga.
Espanyol, ¿cómo estás?
Okay. So we'll talk about Barcelona, Levante. We'll talk about Atletico Madrid. There is something wrong with Atletico Madrid. Yeah, start to account.
Yeah, we sat here and spoke
Start to
about
account. Guys, welcome.
Thank you.
Let me start with you, Kwabna. Barcelona, we saw them last season. Sometimes they'll go behind or fall behind 2-3 goals in the first half. Then they find a way of rallying behind and they do the comeback. They've started the season again and they did same at Levante. Were you impressed?
A good second half from Barcelona, but Charlie, Omunja is adding you. Omunja is adding you. Omunja Akuma too much. Investors like Omunja Akuma. Just imagine yesterday, 2-0 down, first half. I was like, hey, baby. Then they just had to just rally and just do best and score. It was a good football from Barcelona, but as I said, they should stop it because they might meet a team and that might be the end. In the Champions League, you remember last season when they met Inter Milan and they struggled. They couldn't win that game. So Levante, I'm sure after the 2-0, they were like, oh, Charlie, done deal. But one good thing about Barcelona is that when they are done, they are able to score, what's the name? When they come to the second half, they're able to score the two, equalize in the next like 15 minutes, 20 minutes. They equalize and that's it. Then they've tried their best to get the winning goal. And that's what they did against Levante. Good outing there from them. The likes of Pedri. Pedri did so well. You could see Pedri playing as I don't know whether as a 6, but also coming forward to give some good passes. Rashford. United fans in the West
We'll delve deep into the game. Don't worry, we'll come to Rashford.
Hey.
Nana Kwame, let me take your initial snap thoughts as far as the game is concerned. What did you make of the game?
Let me go back to you. You see this video and this meme. We told you from the beginning, but you took it as granted. Now you have saw it with your naked eyes.
What have they saw? What have they saw?
Marcus Rashford.
Why then?
The United fans said it too. It's in fact, Man United fans come and take your stone. In any case, even if he did one poker, we weren't sure if Barcelona had the financial capabilities of making the deal permanent anyway. So if Barcelona want to return him to United, they are free to do so. Now, let me go back to the game. Levante, people don't know this. They are the teams that regularly turn up against the big clubs.
Yeah.
Barcelona and the 2 Madrid clubs. Rewind to 2018. Barcelona were about to go unbeaten. Guess who ruined it? Levante. Emmanuel Boateng. I remember that one, hat-trick.
Yeah.
21. Atletico were on the way to winning the league. Guess who started that small losing run to disturb them? Levante.
Yeah.
22. Real Madrid, same thing. Levante. 2024, they were about to go down relegation without any fight. I know, 23, without any fight. They beat, I think Atletico, I think it was home and away.
Yeah.
So that team, especially at home, and in fact, there's this player, the player who scored the Morales.
Yeah.
Or not there, he's like the Jared Bowen of La Liga. When he catches the big teams in there, not ding. Kokoti, today they can't disturb the betting community.
But we share the likes of Elche.
Elche, I say for no there, you not hear of him, forget. But in any case, kudos to Barcelona. I saw the score 2-0. I was like, this thing. They if they get a goal before the 60th minute, they will come back to win. Lo and behold, 55th minute, Pedri scored.
I think by the
52nd minute, it was 2-2.
Equalized.
The 52nd minute, it was 2-2.
Anyways, thanks, Nana Kwame. Kwabna, talk to me about Barca's high line. And see, this thing, we've spoken about it countless number of times. And if you look at the 2 goals Levante scored, they were all, moments where they caught Barca on the break, exploited their high line, and then scored from the break. Is this something Hansi Flick really needs to look at?
Yeah, it's something that Hansi Flick really needs to look at. But the first goal from the Levante striker was brilliant. Like, he just had to confuse Kubasi. Kubasi didn't know. He was just stagnant, and that was it. That was a good goal from Levante. So it was a good goal from them. They played so well in the first half, as I said. And the highlight from what's the name? Hansi Flick, he really needs to check it because it's something that is very worrying. And as I said, it's not every time that it will go on well for you. You might meet some teams and that will be the end. They might disturb you very well. So that highline, fine, is working so well like right now, but he really needs to check it because it's better to defend and not concede goals, but to always concede and trying to come back. Sometimes it's very difficult. We saw Eric Garcia playing as a right back, and he did so well, but not too well. Balde, brilliant.
How about the centre back?
The centre back of Kubasi, Ronaldo Araujo, Charlie Barcelona, they only centre back. So, maybe. So now the Christiansen will come in.
But do you think this centre back pairing for Barcelona can stand the test of time this season?
It's difficult. I just feel like they should have done their best to get at least one centre back to add to their squad because you've lost one person. So at least get one person to replace him. If it's even the academy that they have to go to get a very young centre back like the way they did for Kubasi, they should do the same thing for them because it's very difficult. Because now the only centre backs you have is three. There are only three. That is Christiansen, Ronaldo Araujo, then Kubasi. I don't know of any centre backs that Barcelona have right now. So it's very difficult for them. So they really need to check it. Pedri also did so well, but I still feel they miss Frankie de Jong, the injury-prone player. Like, Anko Yamano or Barcelona. But the Barcelona are trying their best to do so well. And we saw the small kid, Lamine Yamal. Like, he did so well. He did so well against this thing. But I said, Charlie, why boss you?
That's it.
Like.
Since we did 18 years.
And care what? If it were to be you that they gave number 10
at the age of 18 years,
the jersey that the likes of
contract.
Ronaldinho and Messi wore. And can the anka ahomaso kokoti 48 hours a day.
Oh no, because the truth is like he's doing so well and he plays so well against Barcelona, against Levante. Sorry, we saw the likes of Rafinha to also doing his best to play so well, and Ferran Torres, he's playing well. Getting to the end of last season and the start of this season, he has been playing so well for Barcelona. He was one player a lot of Barca fans thought he would leave at the end of last season, but he is rather being the player that Obiang was with two Lewandowski in 37 with two.
Oh, so, I don't think so. I don't think Lewandowski has been completely disposed as a number 9.
Of course, look, he's going to manage the minutes because age is not his side. Yeah. So for that one, I agree with Hansi Flick by virtue of the fact that he's
Ferran Torres should be the one to be starting.
In any case, I thought he was injured. So when I saw him turn up and score as usual, because see, Lewandowski, those who know me, I've been a fan of him since Dortmund. So give the ball to him, he will score it. Flat.
For him, he's a proper
approacher.
But when he came in, I didn't really see a lot from him.
You don't really have to see a lot from him because one, his age, and two, all he has to do is to score.
Talk to me about Pedri. You know, usually when teams fall behind like that, it's always crucial, that first goal to start the comeback. Talk to me about how crucial Pedri is to this Barcelona team. And that goal, absolutely brilliant.
You see, I would like to start with the tactics. You see, he's starting to show a bit of leadership. That sort of, come on, I have scored the goal. Come on, let's start the comeback. Gin up the team. We can do it. That sort of thing. I think he's learning from Rafinha and Lewandowski, who are very, very good reference points to learn from.
They say future Barcelona captain.
Yeah, Pedri.
I will not be. Yeah. It's between him and Kubasi. Yeah. So it's like Kubasi will be like ABI Carles Puyol the second. Then Pedri ABI Javi.
Lamine Yamal they know. Captain in there.
Anka Humaswano there. Volcano.
24/7 no. Humaswano.
Humaswano. He go check like Volcano.
What every day be a party on the fee.
Birthday party.
Be a birthday party on the fee.
But then look. Brilliant performance as usual. The number of passes, it's like, Charlie, it's hard to take the ball off him.
Yeah.
Short passing, pa. It's like the Barcelona of old under Pep. It's very hard to get the ball off him. And it's the fact that he's more of like starting to take that box crusher role.
Yeah.
And popping up with very important goals. More of the same for him because me, in that debate, I prefer Bellingham. But that is not to take away from his ability, how good of a player he is.
Guys, last time out, we sat here and we spoke about Diego Simeone. And I remember, Anakwame, you mentioned that he may not be able to survive the entirety of the season. Even if he does, to you, this should be his last stop as far as the season is concerned. Come now, let me start with you. There is something wrong at the Wanda Metropolitano. Diego Simeone's Atlético Madrid, they lost the first game against Espanyol. And then, match day 2, newly promoted Elche. Still, Simeone's Atlético Madrid can't seem to get the job done. What is happening?
I don't know whether Status is outmoded now or he's not really getting the right tools or right players. But Atletico Madrid has one of the best players
They have
in
a lot
Europe.
of quality. They
In
have a
Europe,
lot of
it's not even in
quality
Spain.
players. Yeah.
In Europe, because
You can name them.
like you have
Lots of quality.
Julian
Julian
Alvarez.
Alvarez, Griezmann,
Solot.
Alexander Solot,
Yeah.
like
Gallagher,
Gallagher.
Angel.
Gallagher.
You know Angel Correa is still there.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, 4th choice. That guy could be first choice in a different club.
Absolutely. And they've brought in a lot of good quality there, someone too.
That's the thing. So it's very difficult because you don't know what kind of system they are playing. And yesterday I watched their game against Elche and you could see clearly they weren't playing so well. Even after they scoring first, Elche did their best to equalize so early in the game. And it was they were so confused in that game. And Simeone got to a point you could see clearly he was lost. He didn't know what to do. So he was just telling the players to just move on. It's like the players were rather playing their best. They are playing their own tactics.
Oh, but
Trying their best to get the goal for themselves, because you could see like he was just lost. And after the game, he was rather telling the players, dressing room. What about Dre? You see, dressing room. He didn't
you
do
know
so well.
You know the thing, yeah?
Talk to me.
I'm not surprised. Because right now, see, why the why? That is it. On here, anything. I even wrote it on my X page. On here, anything extraordinary. Yeah. So if you are expecting Atletico to win the La Liga or the Champions League or even the Copa del Rey, I'll be surprised if he wins any of the 3. Because look, he has done what he has done. He came in 2010. You were mid-table, 9th, 10th. He's brought you 2 Europa Leagues, 2 Super Cups, and brought you 2 La Ligas and sent you to 2 Champions League finals. Brilliant. That is the peak. To me, Simeone's peak was in 2022. It's downhill from there. He's not going to top anything.
Is there a question about tactics? Because there's this school of thought that usually the caliber of players he has, they are players who like to express themselves. They are players who are more offensive-minded. But this is a coach who,
Offensive.
But there was
he
but there was
likes
a
to
point.
set his team to defend first before they attack.
No, but there was a point in time, I think two seasons ago, Atlético suddenly became free-flowing. I'm not sure anybody remembers.
They've always been rock solid.
Free-flowing attacking. Scoring goals. I think there was one match, they scored 7 in one match, and everybody was shocked.
I remember.
Even then, what happened? Shit. The thing is, I said it in the last episode. I said it on my page, and I'll say it here.
Say it for me.
Atletico fans, learn from the Arsenal fans. What do I mean by that? 7-8 years ago, Wenger out. Even though it was morally unfair and morally reprehensible. But still, Atletico fans should do same.
Yeah, I agree.
Simeone out should be trending.
So for you, it's time for
It's time to go.
Atletico to swing
Yeah.
swing the axe.
Simeone out. Yeah.
You don't-
Because one, I don't think he's going to resign. It's like power drunk. He's like an African dictator. He's power drunk. He's not going to resign because he will probably forgo some bonuses and all of that. And 2, the board do not have balls.
The boys don't have what?
They don't have the balls.
To call the shot.
Yes. Because he has too much credit in the bank. He's like, oh, he has done this for us, he has done that for us. If we do it, how it will make us look bad in the eyes of the Atlético fans. And I saw a post on, was it Friday or Thursday? It's that Don Pablo Simeone with a salute emoji. One of them who said there be these people.
So who should come in then?
Who
If they
should-
should sack him.
Who should come in? Oh, there's a whole host of coaches. In fact, I can give an example, mate. That's an example.
Give me an example.
Ange Postecoglou, mate. That's an example.
Tottenham Postecoglou.
Hey,
You go to Nottingham Forest. I feel like if Espirito
no,
Santo
as an
is
example,
gone-
Espirito Santo is even Mr. 10 from Leverkusen.
Oh. United Cram, say coach now on cover Atletico cover no.
Who do you think? Who do you think should Atletico Madrid should go?
I just feel like
And now we should. And
so
Maresca,
no. So do you know what they have to do? The Maresca coming to meet you.
Hey,
Hey, what do you mean?
Come to meet you.
Now their coach is a expensive coach.
Hey.
Head champions coach. Want me.
Hey.
Head champions
Yo.
coach. Want me. So for Atletico Madrid, I just feel like they should wait and see if Forest will sack Espirito Santo.
No, Espirito Santo.
If they sack him, I just feel like he's the right spot for. He should just go to Atletico Madrid because his kind of system that he plays, and the kind of players you meet at Atletico Madrid, I just feel like Atletico Madrid will be a perfect fit for him because of how good he will do the system and make Alvarez get the free flow and be playing so well for the team.
So if I get both of you right, it's time for Atletico Madrid to call the sack.
Oh yeah. They just
It's time for Diego Simeone to go.
Yeah.
Not for him to wait to the end of the season.
No. Quarter by the end of the season.
But what if by the end of the season they find themselves languishing in a position where
that's when they will sack him and
That is when he has
two.
two choices: do the honorable one and resign and say, "Oh, I cannot continue." Like how Klopp, I'm running out of energy. Bye bye. Or the board says, "Hey, you have done your part. We are terminating your contract. Whatever compensation is due to you." Simple.
Anyways, I don't know what you guys also think. As far as what we've spoken about is concerned, Real Madrid will also be in action against Real Oviedo. It remains to be seen how Los Blancos will rally and see if they can get the win from there as well. For Barca, it's 2 wins out of 2. Atletico Madrid are still searching for their first win of the season. Join us in our comment section. Let us know what you also think as far as the topics we've discussed are concerned. Thank you, Nana Kwame. Thank you, Kwabena, for being part of the show. As always, go to our YouTube channel, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend about VAR Room on Westman Studios. Until we meet again, my name is Elikem. Take good care of yourselves and be good.